am Shani from the Department of Biotechnology, AWS College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see about the staining. It is a technique which is used to improve the visibility of an organism, or to know or to study the structural morphological of an organism. So in this technique we can also determine the organism's pathogenicities and it is used to determine the purity of the cultures, and we can also know the structure of an organisms and their cell organelles too. So in this technique we can also know the arrangements and the shape of an organisms with the help of the staining technique. So here staining it means coloring. The name itself, we know that stain means we can say that it is an coloring technique. So with the help of the staining techniques, we will use the stains or dyes to impart the color for the organism. So here stain and dyes, here dye, it is an general purpose coloring agent. We know that dye itself, it is helpful to impart the color to any agent. So here in this topic, this stain and the dyes are used for the coloring of an organism or the biomolecules. Here dye, it is the chemical, the structure of an dye, it comes under it will comes oxochrome and chromophore. Next one is one benzene ring. The structure of an dye, it is the basic structure of an dye, it comprised of a benzene ring, oxochrome and a chromophore. This oxochrome, so first one, the chromophore, it will imparts color to the benzene ring, and an oxochrome, it will conveys the property of ionization of the chromosome. It will ionize the chromogen molecule. So these are the three things which will present in the structure of a dye. These three things it will compose to form a dye. So this chromophore and the oxochrome are the two important things which is present in the dye. So the requirements of the staining, we know that this staining, it will require, first one is the stain, next one is the moderant. So this stain, it will impart the color to the organism, and as well as the nucleic acid which is present. We can also visualize the cell organelles which is present inside the cell with the different types of staining techniques. This moderant, it will help us to penetrate. It will help the stain to penetrate into the cell or the cell organelles very easily. So next one is accenture. This accentrator, it will help us with makes the stain more reactive. It helps the stain to react in the sensitive manner and intense. So the next one is decolorizer. This decolorizer will remove the excess stains which is present in the which is present on the smear or the specimen. So the next one is different types of staining techniques. We know that there are different types of staining techniques. One is simple staining and another one is differential staining. In this simple staining, we have direct simple staining and indirect simple staining. So next differential simple staining, we have direct and indirect separation. In that we have positive staining and negative staining. In differential staining, we have gram staining, flagella staining, and in differential staining, direct staining in sense capsule staining and the spore staining. Thank you.